Okay. I'm back. We'll try again, okay? We'll try again.
Okay. I'm gonna go on my Xbox for like 2 hours, okay? Alright, till you're done with the video.
No. You're going to bed.
It's 8.
It's 9:30. Give me a kiss.
It's 8.
I just shut everything off.
I can't go to bed.
Hi.
They took my mattress.
They didn't take your mattress.
Yeah, Jay did.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
They went into the living room and stuff.
No, that's the. Don't sit on the laptop. That's That's the foam thing. Give me a kiss.
The phone thing?
Yeah.
That's my phone thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No. Do you want to take a shower now or in the morning?
Never. I can't even move my leg to even get that.
How'd that work out for me?
Shower.
Huh?
That's how high I can move my leg. Did you see that?
Go get in bed, Toots.
I can't reach the shower. My leg can't reach the shower. Bye, Mom.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. So. Hi. Okay. I'm here to clarify, okay? Texas and... Hold on. Let me just keep talking to them for a minute. Sriracha. My new favorite. Well, I used to eat them all the time. But then, you eat something way too much. It's like, I'm just sick of it. And then I went to the wasabi. It was too spicy. So, I'm here to clarify. I got my little notebook. So, I'm going to predict, okay? So, this right now is representing Australia. Okay. The thing that's happened in Saudi Arabia, it's like, I think it's going to happen in Sutton, possibly. And I only say that because I went out to dinner tonight at a Mideastern restaurant, and the previous owners were from Israel, Saudi Arabia. It was something like that, okay? But they were Lebanese. She was discussing spices, but she was fixated on Sodden. So S-U-D. Okay. A-N, O-N. But I'm not positive, but she was fixated on that, okay? Like, she just kept talking about it and their spices, and it was just bizarre. So I'm not sure there, okay? I just know, unfortunately, whatever's happening here, and it's that part of the Sahara Desert, okay? It is Saudi Arabia. With this massive eruption, volcanic eruption, it is the Atlantic Ocean, and I believe I had said that first. It is the Atlantic, and I don't think it's going to affect Europe, but it's definitely going to play part of that Africa thing I've been feeling for a while now, okay? I don't know how massive that's going to be. I mean, it's what did I write down afterwards? The Saudi Arabia thing's going to be massive, guys. I'm not really sure what it is, okay? It's going to be massive, though. The volcano, I don't think it's gonna affect Europe like that, but it will affect Africa. I don't know how massive that will be. Again, it's in the air still. Um, I will tell you that Texas and Florida are definitely on my radar, but this is Australia all day, okay? Um, and when I was writing things down and trying to like really go within, I was smelling gasoline. So it might be linked to Australia, okay? Um, um, I'm gonna shut my door. Whatever's happening in Australia, okay, I think it's gonna be within the next couple days, guys. I don't think we can avoid it. We can't avoid it, I should say, okay? And it's gonna be destructive, whatever it is. I don't even want to say, I don't even want to say it yet, but I have a pretty good idea of what it is. And this is going to be a challenge. Wherever this is taking me, okay, is going to be a challenge for me, because this is kind of like heartbreaking scenarios, guys, okay? So I just want to clarify the Two of Cups. This is Australia, and it's the Three of Swords, and I just said it was going to be heartbreaking, okay? I'm gonna this is really hard for me, but I do honestly believe that it's like it's kind of I don't even want to spit it out. I think it's gonna be a terrorist attack, okay? And I'm incredibly sorry if that happens, obviously. And these are the things I kind of want to be wrong about. But that's inevitable. And I know talking about stuff like this, guys, is incredibly scary, and especially for those who live in Australia right now. It's an incredibly intense. I wouldn't know how to pinpoint where it could be linked to that building that we were talking about. And I feel like that's gonna happen soon. Soon. And it's tough. It's tough news. I mean, I really hope I'm wrong, but at the same time, like, they put me here to do this. So I don't know If it's going to have to do with gasoline, I don't know. I mean, when a bomb goes off, I don't know if it smells like gasoline. I don't know if it's going to be a bomb. I don't know that type of stuff, okay? I just know that it's linked, okay? It's linked to a terror attack, and that sucks. I can't even express how that is, guys. I don't know. I kind of have to leave my emotions out of this when I do this, and I don't know how I'm going to do that, okay? This, let's move on from that for a minute, okay? This volcano eruption, guys, it is definitely the Atlantic Ocean, and it is Africa area. Although I don't see Africa in these cards, but I've been feeling Africa for a while now, since the last time around. I don't know what's gonna go down in Saudi Arabia. I just know it's gonna be big. I mean, this is ambers. That's linked to Australia, and could be an explosion. Just looking at this card when I went to go clarify, okay, it's pretty intense to see what I'm seeing right now, because I really didn't want to spit out a terrorist thing, and look at it. Yeah, it's the Three of Swords, but I don't know. You guys look at it. Black kyanite is awesome to use, okay? But I mean, like, really? Because I went for this deck until why I'm learning. Okay. So yeah, you felt me saying it. Well, I don't, guys, this is really hard for me. Because these are people's lives, these are people's hometowns, these are people's things, and maybe one day, I might be able to help stop some of this stuff with a little more knowledge. Okay. Well, obviously, I would hope a lot more knowledge, but I could be wrong about the days, but I feel like all this stuff will probably happen in January. This Australia thing is soon. Sooner than you think. And I don't ever want to make people live in fear. Like, see, this is hard for me, because then it makes me want to doubt my intuition. I got the goosebumps, because it makes me want to doubt myself, because I don't know how else to deliver this type of news. But that's not good. That clearly. And this Eight of Wands is linked to the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands is journey. It is air. It is messages. It is planning. It is Google. It is travel. So, because it's linked to Australia. I really do. I really, really, really want to be wrong. I do. I mean, I do and I don't, you know? I want to know if that makes sense to you guys. I'm sure it does. Um, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the volcano, the eruption. Okay, we'll just tell me about the volcano eruption. I don't know much about volcanoes, okay, but like I know like the air quality afterwards is obviously not good, but this is something else. This is like electric. Is there such thing as like electric shocks? Electric. Um, you're definitely going to feel this one under your feet. This is more than, this is, when you feel this erupting, it's going to rattle your body for sure. But I already felt that. It's not going to be the average like earthquake. I mean, this is going to be an eruption. It's going to be big. It's going to probably mess up our waters. It's going to be big. I still want to be wrong about this one. But I want to be wrong about that one too. The thing with the volcanic eruption, it's a natural disaster and it's out of our hands, okay? But when it comes to this, it's in our hands, okay? It's in our hands. Maybe you can't necessarily control it because nobody catches on to it, but like this is done by humans, you know, so it makes it a lot harder. Oh, I hope these aren't linked. I hope these aren't linked because it would trigger a massive. I don't know what this card's trying to tell me when it has to do with this volcano eruption, okay? I don't know if it's saying, it's going to take a long time for it to heal from this one. To me, this is something in the air. It's magnetic pulses. It is. I hope it's nothing that we're doing I hope it's none of our doing that's going to cause it. Like, meaning like our technology. Because this looks awfully complex. And you know what's weird? I mentioned earlier about cleaning your belly buttons. I know it's not like her belly button per se, but it's putting me right to it. Like right to it. And it's what I started talking about right off the bat. It doesn't make any sense. So these two cards are linked. They're definitely linked. Whatever these electric things are, it's now, I'm kind of seeing it like right here. I mean, these are linked anyway, okay? But this one is the volcano, okay? This is the Atlantic Ocean. It's going to be massive. I don't know how I don't know how massive. It's still up in the air. I'm pretty sure I said that. I did say that. Thank you for that. Thank you for kicking in. See what happens when I start to doubt myself. It becomes harder to read. Because I don't know how to deliver messages like this to you guys. This is tough, okay? This is really tough for me, but I'm just going to do it because it's... You should have people who are fearless enough, and of course I still kind of have that fear, but I will push through that and I will become fearless at what I do. I truly will. Whew. Whew. That's a thing that's gonna happen. All right, so there's that. I don't know what that's telling me. That's some type of magnetic field. Is magnetic fields linked to volcanoes? I think so, right? Like don't they call it like a magnetic something? It's so weird because when I want to get into it, you think so. I think so too. Like a magnetic field. There's like there's like a magnetic field force, and I want to say some of our equipment in outer space might trigger this. Maybe, sorta. Or it's going to be a natural disaster. It's not really telling me, okay? And I got the goosebumps, so they're not telling me. It's there's that. So there's that, okay? Tell me about Saudi Arabia. Okay, that came out real quick. Oh. I wanted to say it's the Prince of Cups, but I literally wanted to say the Prince of Persia. What is the Prince of Persia about?
We have scrambled eggs. I don't see them. I just don't know if you know we have them.
Do we have eggs?
Well, yeah, to make scrambled eggs. There's eggs in there?
Yeah, just check the date because I didn't buy any last week.
I don't even see eggs in there.
Then I might have tossed them because I don't hold on to eggs for too long. Prince of Persia, what was that about? Anyone? Aw, Ramon. Hi, baby. Okay, I gotta get the prince out of my mind because it doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Saudi Arabia has princes, though, and princesses, right? Yep. Do you guys know of anything like happening over there that I'm completely unaware of? Because I've been I don't know if you would call them royals or not, but a good week ago I was dreaming about royals. And I was dreaming of, well, I channeled, it was more of like a Princess Diana thing, which I thought was very bizarre because it had nothing to do with where I was seeing her. But I know it was trying to tell me royals. The prince killed an American reporter and tried to cover it up. No, I don't know. This is gonna be massive, guys. This is massive. Whatever this is, it's freaking massive. I mean, okay, so the prince is going in towards this person that looks dead, actually. But I feel like I shouldn't be fixated on that. Kind of like you got served in a fucked up way. Are they linked to, is there any link between Saudi Arabia and Australia right now? Does anybody know that? This, I just know this is not going to be good. That's all I know. Out of all the things that are massive, this is it. Oh, see, this is why I don't watch the news like that. It's disturbing. Politics are always in my head. Like, for some reason, I could tell you about politics, but like this kind of stuff, I can't stand it. So I don't necessarily know if that's linked or not. I wouldn't think so. Okay. But I don't know. To me, I don't even want to go back to that. I got the goosebumps. They know I don't want to go back to that. Oh, okay, go away now. Go away. Go away. I know. This is not good. I don't think they can come in through water. So I don't know if they're gonna come in through air. It's not land. It's gonna take place on land, but I think they're coming in through air. Whatever's gonna happen there, it's not like you can fly in a whole bunch of people to go kill a whole bunch of people. I mean, yeah, you can, but I'm thinking like little, like Navy SEALs. I'm thinking little, this is going to be massive. Like it's not going to be like that. Like it's almost like the country itself. Like unless no, I don't feel like we're gonna bomb them. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. It's not like that. And I shouldn't have said it like that, like were. You know, I'm just shouldn't have said it like that. See what happens when you watch the news. I don't know how this person's linked. This is a person. And it could be a prince.
Where's your key?
My key?
Yeah. I'm just going to KFC.
In my purse? I don't know if this prince is linked to this. I don't think so, guys. I think they're not gonna, he wouldn't destroy his own country. Well, I can't say that because there's always traitors, okay? But like, this is not the case. So if it's not the prince, I don't know if that's a switch, like a switch button. I think it's a switch button. So it is like a trigger. And if it's coming in through air, I don't think it's coming in through air. I think it's already there. It's already there. I'm not feeling like explosion. I'm not feeling that. So I don't know if like this trigger is like someone's gonna trigger something or if it's like a switch. But like somebody could go nutty, a switch of a dime. So I don't know which one it's referring to. If someone literally is gonna touch a button and that's it. Or if like this is gonna happen randomly and it just gets triggered. It's one or the other. I think I'm leaning more towards someone's gonna hit a button on like an electronic. This eruption, okay? Magnetic force field. It is some type of magnetic force field. So is it a natural disaster? I think that's just a natural disaster. It's gonna lots and lots and lots of money to repair the damage that this is going to cost. All right, moving on to what I really do not want to discuss. That's all I have for the Saudi Arabia event. Everything else is unknown right now. Well, here's the thing. It's not unknown. I think it's unknown to us, but it might be in the works. So this Eight of Wands is linked to Australia, for sure. I think this has something to do with the smell of gas. I don't know if it's a gas line. I don't think it's a gas line. I think this is the hardest one for me to work with right now because I wanna be wrong. I wanna doubt myself on this one, and tell me about the Eight of Wands. Lonnie, Ben, can someone shut my door? That's too many. That's too many. Too many. Too many. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. This is air. This is it's air. It's coming in through air. Oh, I see a whole lot of fire. Oh, and we were talking about a fire earlier. This must be the fire. Which would be an explosion of some type, I would think. It's gonna hit land. Look at all that pink and orange and the fire. It's fire. You know, I think explosion, and I don't know if it's linked to a bomb or not. I don't know. But this is coming in the air, like I said, okay? And there's gonna be fire from the air. Like, That's that fire. Ugh. I really want to be wrong. Whatever's in Saudi Arabia, it's already there. That's not, can't stop that. I don't think we can stop that. It's been in the works. But I feel like it's an attack on their own country. Like it's their own people doing it. It must be like, it must go way back. It's got to be something. Because it's their own people. Like it's literally their own country doing it to their own country. I'm almost positive. I mean, it's definitely how it looks, if you ask me.
Come and take my bed stuff.
Yeah, be in a few minutes, okay?
No, I can't.
Then fix it yourself. You're 11 years old.
No, they're taking my bed stuff.
Oh, they just went somewhere. I'll take care of it in a minute. Thank you. Love you. I love you more. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That can be a chemical. That can be chemical warfare on their own damn country. The way my cards are sitting, look at this. I didn't even notice it until now. They're not even, but it's that trigger. Look at the clouds. Look at the clouds. Like, that's crazy. It already happened? No. No, there's no way. They would not. No, I'm predicting things. They're not having me backtrack. Okay. That's not volcanic. No, this is Saudi Arabia. Okay. That's Saudi Arabia. That's its own thing. It could be chemical induced, and that would take out a lot of people, and that could be done with a trigger, and that can be done by air. And I'm telling you, it's already planned. It's in the country. That's it. This volcano is massive. It's going to take place in the Atlantic Ocean. I don't know how much damage it's going to do to Europe. I don't think it's going to do too much to Europe. It's going to be more Africa. Okay. And it would cause a tsunami. And I was talking about an earthquake. And earthquakes cause tsunamis. This is what I was picturing, though. I pictured myself being like in a grass field. It was something like that. But I could feel the earth shake. But it was not an earthquake. And an eruption would do that. And this has to do with a magnetic field. I wish I knew more about science. It was my favorite subject too. Well, plant science was really. Oh, this makes me sick. This is fire. It's whatever's happening in Austria. It's fire, and not Austria, Australia. And I think it has to do with gases. And if you ask me, it's I'm hoping because I'm not hoping, but I physically smell gasoline. And that would cause a big fire. That would cause a big explosion. I did say Austria, but this is not Austria. This is Australia. And looks to me like it's coming in through the air. I don't know. I don't know if this is chemical or not, because I'm looking at a bucket of paint and because I'm trying to link that paint. And now that I was talking about chemical warfare, paint does have chemicals in it. That's iffy though. That's iffy. But now I'm looking at a mask. I want to stop. Not a mask like I'm covering my face. That would remind me of like a gas mask, to be honest with you. I truly feel that this is a terrorist attack, okay? And I really hope I'm wrong. And I keep getting the goosebumps every time I say that. I really hope I am. I don't know if that's trying to tell me that that's a major city, or if that could be country with the trees that are burnt. But I don't, this is now I see an explosion. It's gonna travel. I can't do this no more. I'm done for the night, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. I just wanted to come in and clarify. So we have 3 scenarios that I think are going to take place in the month of January. I'm almost positive. Because if I do that with the Saudi Arabia, if that boiled down to a 1 is January. Because I don't think it's the 10 days. I don't know. This earthquake could be, it's not an earthquake, it's a volcanic eruption. I would say let's say January. But I don't know. I don't think this eruption is linked to Australia. It's just ironic that the pink is side by side, and they're both straight in the air like wands, okay? But I know this is linked to Australia, but this itself is just linked to not the earthquake. Well, maybe an earthquake would trigger that. But look at how the wands are going right through that pink, ladies and gents, and they're side by side. I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence. But I don't feel like they're linked. So I don't know what that part represents. And then this situation with the fire, and it's by air, some type of explosion. And I don't think it's an accident, guys. So, I'm incredibly sorry for frightening anyone. Just send lots of prayers and positive vibes, and we can't stop this. This can't be stopped. Their own country can't even stop this. This is a natural disaster. This, maybe with more technology throughout the years, we can stop these type of attacks. I'm really praying that with technology we can, okay? What are these numbers? Hold on. 10, 5. This could be within 5 days, 2 days, 3 days, 8 days. This is going to happen first. I'm almost positive. But I'm not positive. Do I think that also is, how many did I just say that was? It came down to 5, but wait, it could be the 5th. The 5th would be in 2 days? No, that would be, no. Hold on, 10, 14. Could be the 14th. It could be the 5th. Could be 2 days. I'm really feeling more like 2 days. So I hope I'm wrong. And so there's that. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be able to handle this, and some of you guys cannot. Okay. And I know that's a thing. I understand. Okay. But if this is where they want me, I'm sure I'm going to make plenty of love predictions too, but in all reality, if I can predict worldly events and one day save thousands of people, or get enough information or knowledge where they can look into something in enough time, I think that's a beautiful thing, even though it's a hard thing, guys. Okay. I can't imagine they're not going to put me here to scare you guys. That's cruel. Okay. It's not like that. Okay. So, and I said that to you guys a couple months ago. I don't know where they're sending me, but I got to be big and brave, and I got to be fearless, and I have to go where, I'm needed, and that's kind of how it works. Okay. And some of you won't understand that, and for others it would be too deep, and you won't be able to comprehend that. And it's not because one's better than the other. It's just some people can't comprehend. They can't deal with this type of stuff. It's tragic, and I get it. I get it. How do you think I just feel? How do you think I just felt doing this and telling you about this and wanting to be wrong? And you know what I'm saying? Like, if this video went viral and millions of people watch this, do you know I'm scaring millions and millions of people? Do you think I want to do that? Do you think I want to do that right now? Because I certainly do not have any intention, or nor do I want to scare millions of people. And I still plan on doing love, guys. But I also told you, that I'm not staying here. And how funny is that? I wrapped that shit up real quick, and I'm still gonna do love, but this is where they want me, and there's gotta be an amazing reason why they would not just put me in this position to scare millions and millions and millions of people. They put me here so I can speak what I see and have this capability, so maybe we can prevent some of these things. Maybe we can come up with better technology to track this down, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be a reason. Okay, so this is going to be a big adjustment for me in comments and all that stuff. Don't think for 1 second that it is not. Okay, because since I did the put up the first prediction, I lost like 20 subscribers. I noticed that right off the bat. But doing this type of stuff, I can gain millions of subscribers because millions of people want this type of information. Okay, so if you can't handle it, I'm sorry, but it's gonna be an adjustment for me too. There has to be a good reason why they have me doing this. And I'm not just, again, I'm not pulling away from love, okay? I'm not. It's still my thing. I can't live in this chaos every day. I can't live with this stuff on my brain every day. You know, like, I gotta mix it up. I gotta mix it up, okay? Yeah, they're definitely pushing light workers right now. There's no question. Okay, you got this type of capability, and you're confident, and you go about fearlessly, and you know how to work with your intuition. You do it. Okay, I would encourage you to do it. You know, if you take that chance, if none of this comes true, you're taking that chance, and I guess it's a chance I'm willing to take. Okay, because they wouldn't have me sitting here spitting this stuff out of my mouth, especially such horrific information. So, I'm okay. It's just going to be an adjustment for a lot of people. You know, the readers are definitely shifting, and for those it's not that noticeable, then they don't want to take that shift. But I'm telling you, they're not going to let us sit here. Stuff around you will crash down just like every other human being out there. You know what I mean? Just because you do one line of work doesn't make you any more special than the other person. It just kind of means somebody's got the guts to stand up and talk about what they want to talk about and speak their truth and speak what they see, and it's that kind of stuff, you know. So you can either step into it or step out of it. It's on you. You're not being forced. They're not forcing me to do this. Okay? So there's that. And you're gonna get a mix, okay? If you don't want to watch predictions, you don't have to. Okay? I will make sure to label the videos predictions, and if it makes you uncomfortable, then don't click play. And that is the best advice I can give you, and that is okay too, because not everybody can handle this, you know. So you got options. You got options, guys. You know. So I'm going fix you up. You can handle it. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. But it's also nice to have that type of insight if this is that. And I get it. I get it. No, I do think chemical when it comes to possibly Saudi Arabia. The only reason why I thought chemical is because look at everything that's still in the air. Okay, and when I was thinking about a terrorist attack, it has nothing to do with it being the Three of Swords. I just got done saying it's going to be heartbreaking, okay? And it sure is. And I kept getting fixated on the paint. But what would the paint tell me? And then towards the end, I thought to myself, you know, the paint can, and it can be chemicals. There is chemicals in paint. And then I looked straight up and I saw this and I thought, gosh, could that, it's kind of like a gas mask. It's covering the nose, I don't know. And I don't even like how that person's creepily sitting there like that, like just waiting. Like, I never noticed that in this Three of Swords either. Like, that's like a creeper. And it's supposed to be the Three of Swords. Like, so, and I told you this deck was called to me. So there is a reason. And I said to you, I bought this deck because of this card, because this is my scenario. But this is also me in spirit. This is also me and the higher power. This is unity between me and the angels and the guides and all that stuff. See what I'm saying? So I mean, fuck. When do you ever get a Three of Swords that looks like this with a creeper sitting in it? Because this card's come out before and I've never once mentioned it's never once crossed my mind that there was a creepy person sitting there. I mean, for those who have this deck, like for real, did you ever say to yourself, what is that creep doing sitting there? Like, I certainly haven't, So, and to be honest with you, I'm not even gonna need these cards soon. But it's nice. It's nice to have them. And when you place things down, like, see how uneven these are placed, but how perfectly these smokes just connected by the way I put it down? Like, that wasn't a coincidence either. It was not a coincidence that those fell that way and those clouds connected. And it made me think chemical, and I stopped there, and then I came here, and I've been fixated on that damn paint, and paint's got chemicals, guys, and I'm seeing explosion. I'm smelling gas. And then when I told you I wanted to stop, I was like, oh, maybe it's not an explosion, but look in the background. Look in the background. Tell me that doesn't look like an explosion. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I know it can be hard and it can be scary and it's sad and it can be devastating. And so do you think for me, like, for me to deliver this news is like, whoa. So, like I said, I will label the videos predictions, and you can choose whether or not you want to watch, okay? Because I guarantee there's more than enough that do want to know this stuff. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people watch the news every day. They're intrigued by it. They want to know what's going on, okay? So if I can give a little insight, and then certain people do their part of the job, and certain technology, and we can start getting on top of it. Like, the natural disaster is just I'd rather see that than that, because this is in our hands. This is not in our hands. This is Mother Nature. We can't stop that. That was supposed to happen. Okay. And it's in the middle between. What's in between Saudi? What lies? Does anybody know what lie? I don't think it has anything to do with it. But what lies in between Saudi Arabia and Australia? I don't know if the A's is a coincidental. It's the beginning of the alphabet, ladies and gents. I'm not trying to like freak anybody out, but it's the new month. It's the beginning of the alphabet. It starts with an A, ends with an A. I don't know. It just came to me. You know what I'm saying? Like how I predicted the Indonesia thing, and it just happens. I don't, that came in dreams. That came through music. Some of this came through some visions of like meditation and stuff, but it's the cards that are kind of leading me when I talk out loud and I put it together. So it's intimidating, but I can do it. I can do it. So, and this is just the beginning. Like, you think it's intense now? So I love all of you, and I pray for all of you, and I don't mean to scare any of you at all, okay? But I'm pretty sure none of the news reporters or certain people apologize for any of that, and it's my heart. I got a heart of gold, and this is not what I want to talk about, necessarily, but there's got to be a reason for it, and like I said, I'm just gonna have to be fearless. So there's that. If anything else comes to me, I will continue, because I marked it predictions, okay? And in parentheses, I did a 1 that for me stands for January, okay? And so if there's another predictions, like I'll go in and label this predictions, and I'll just do again January 2019 with a 1 next to it. Obviously, you know what's in order because it's linked. I guess I'll write like a continuation from 1-3, January 3rd energy. It is the 3rd, right? Yeah. But don't think that, just don't worry about it. You're either going to accept it or you're not. I'm not going to negotiate or explain. But I don't plan on stirring away from love. Okay? I don't. It's what I do. I love. I got a heart of gold, guys. I'm passionate about it. Okay? So, but this is a thing too. And it's not going nowhere. All right? So, you have a choice whether or not you want to join in on the conversation and be part of what we discuss, or, you don't click on it. It doesn't, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. So have a fantastic night. I'll be back tomorrow, though, with your raw loves. Now, I know you got to be excited about that. So, in all reality, they wanted me to do more, but I've had enough. This is exhausting. So, I love you guys so much. Okay. Oh, I don't know about that. Everyone needs to listen to good vibrations. Have a great night. Good vibrations. So, I don't know. I'm either going to go live sometimes, or maybe I'll just make videos. It just depends. But it's nice when I have you guys to help me out, because when it takes me somewhere, my mind is blank. Okay, so it's easier for me to talk things out, and then maybe if you guys know the answers, So again, if you don't want to watch things on predictions, then just don't watch them. And I really just got to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So again, you have that choice whether or not you want to go live with me when I do this, or you want to stay away. It doesn't change who I am, and it doesn't change anything about my other readings. It really doesn't. I'm still the same person, just going in a new direction. But so aren't you guys. It's all good, guys. It's all good. So, have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow. I think it's kind of cool tapping into dates and past lives and the future and being in the current moment. I think that's an incredible gift that they gave me. And I plan on utilizing it in every aspect that I can to help you guys, okay? So, there's that. I'll talk to you guys later, okay? I love you. I love you too. Bye, guys. Bye.